Whenever you're multiplying decimals, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and line up the decimals. So I'm just going to line those up and write my numbers in. It's important that you line those up so you make sure you can have your entire problem lined up. That's a common mistake in multiplying decimals, is just getting your numbers misaligned. It's kind of a pain, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. So first, let's multiply the second factor. We're going to multiply the number furthest to the right. 3 times 1 is 3, and so on. Then our second number in the second factor, so which is a 5. Going to do the same thing. Notice that I'm writing the product of those two directly underneath the 5, because that's the section that I'm on. Now this is going to get a little bit squished, but that's okay. In this case, the lastly is a 2, so that's our third product that we're going to need to add together. So you multiply 2 by all those numbers and go ahead and add them up. So when you add them up, you get this big number that's not the answer, but it's close to the answer. To find the answer, you need to make sure and count how many decimal places over from the right you're going to need to move your decimal. So in this case, 3. So you move it 1, 2, 3, and our number is 8,172 and 153 thousandths. Let's try that again one more time. So this time we're going to take 221 and 15 hundredths and multiply that by 15. So you line up the decimals, write your factors in there. In this case, there are no decimals for the number 15, so we just leave that part blank. Then we go ahead and multiply. Multiply from the digit furthest to the right of the second product. In this case, or second factor. In this case, it's a 5. So 5 times 5 is 25, and so on. So then we go ahead and do the second factor. So this is a 1. So you put that there. Now you just have to add them up. We come out with that big number, but we still have to remember, it's a common mistake, is people forgetting to count how many decimal places over from the right. In this case, we need to go 1, 2. Go ahead and plug our decimal in, and our answer is 3,317 and 25 hundredths.